Hi guys.
Hi, guys. So, many of you have been asking us because in the past we've owned a food truck. Where do we buy a food truck from? And then once you have a food truck, what do you need to get? So, you can purchase a food truck from,
Marketplace, which is not very reliable. You can look at Nero, which I think they're based in Kyalami, Johannesburg.
and there's a few other places. If you just Google food truck
trucks.
or food trailer, not necessarily food truck, because a food
Trailer.
truck is something that you drive, like a Kumbi that's converted into
Yeah.
a food truck. You need to search food trailer. But
Yeah.
knowing that, what was our mistake when we made our food?
Trailer.
Yeah.
It was too heavy for the car.
It was too heavy for the car.
So make sure that you have a bakkie or something that can pull it. And then we bought a food truck that wasn't running, and we thought we could get that fixed. We ended up losing just a lot of money on that. We had to sell it for scrap. What do you need when you get a food trailer is, first of all, you need a concept. You need to know what you're going to be selling. Another thing to do is get a COA,
Yes.
Certificate of Acceptability.
Where do you get that from?
Well, depending what area you live in, but
Yeah.
you can go to your health department and get that. We went to Rebecca at Santon, and she gave us ours.
So it depends what region you stay
Yeah.
in. And with your COA, that's the only thing
Document.
that you need
Yeah.
to be a certified food truck. And I think a lot of people think that it's actually a very big thing that they need to do, and it's very difficult to get it, and it's very expensive. It's actually free.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free. So if whoever's telling you that you have to pay them to get it, they are talking absolute nonsense. So, and then what do you need in your food truck?
Another thing, in your
Okay.
food truck, you'll need a water bottle, you need a dustbin with a lid,
You'll need hair
hair
nets.
nets, you'll need gloves, you'll need a fire extinguisher. So there is a list of what you need. You can find that on ChatGPT. What I was going to say is make sure you know what food you want to sell. Also, if you go to a market, markets are very tricky because one week you could sell 50 portions and you sold out, and you say, oh, next week I'm going to come with double. Next week you go with 100 portions and you don't sell anything. So it's very, very tricky. There is a company called Food Truck,
Good and proper food trucks.
Good and Proper Food Trucks. They do corporate events. They're very good. They book you for an event and then they pay you beforehand for that event, and they tell you how many portions you need for that event. The gentleman's name is a very good friend of ours. It's Andrew Hollick. If you need his contact details, drop us a message there below.
And then I also want to say, like, when owning a food truck, this is another issue we have. Because we live in an apartment building, our body corporate didn't allow us to park our food truck, our food trailer in the
Even the
parking
food
lot.
truck we had to
Oh,
park
even
out.
in the food truck, we had a problem. So if you do live in an apartment building, like most of us do live in, you can always go into a storage facility where they keep boats and trailers and cars and storage units.
Yeah.
And you can keep your trailer or food truck there.
We kept ours at the Randburg storage unit, which was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a monthly fee that you have to
Yeah.
pay. And then when it comes to events, we'll make another video on that. We've actually done every market, every event, whether it was in Joburg, Cape Town, or Durban, even Bloemfontein. We've traveled a lot. So if you want more information about that, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
if you need any
We're
information.
more than happy to share with you guys.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you so much. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye-bye.